Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
What the fuck?
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun, and snap! The job's a game.
Fuck your own face!
Hey, backwoods retard. Not now, not ever.
Be a good boy, and always let your conscience be your guide.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ski King. Why don't you just take your mama home some chicken, and then I won't have to stuff my boot all up in your ass.
In springtime, the only pretty ringtime, birds sing, hey ding, a ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love the spring.
Ouch!
What do you think you're doing?
We've been walking a long ways and I was hungry. Did you say something?
He was hungry. He was hungry. Well, how would you like to have someone come along and pick something off of you?
It's time to start.
Are you ready?
I'm Robert.
I'm Stacy.
And of course we have our special guest. No excuses, no apologies, no regrets. Starts right now. Live from a log cabin somewhere in Appalachia with indoor plumbing.
That was a good one.
Hacky McCough over here. Or Coffee McHacky, whichever one.
Whatever, who cares?
Well, I'm Robert.
I'm Stacy.
Welcome to No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets here on N3 Radio. Don't forget you can find out more about us at n3radio.com. Also, Spreaker.com/user/N3Radio. Facebook.com at N3 Radio. No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets. And iHeartRadio. Did I get it all?
Yep, you got it.
Very cool. We'll be joined by our guest Rousie here later on. We got Rousie, Rousie's rant coming up later in the show. He'll be joining us later on. And it's just me and Stacy having fun, getting loaded, getting some drinks here, getting some food.
I just can't with that. But all right. Whatever.
Roll with that. And we're back. We're back from our trip across America.
Half the trip was a trip from hell.
For you, unfortunately, because of course it wouldn't be a trip with Robert and Stacy if one of us didn't
get sick. Yeah. But see, that was both of our dumbass fault because...
See, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get a room. A big room. Yeah. Have it sealed 5 days before we get...
So we leave. The neighbors invited us over just, to have it, to get loaded. And so, we did. And, he thought he had food poisoning. Well, guess what, folks? It wasn't food poisoning. It was the worst stomach flu virus again that I have ever had in my entire fucking life. I mean, it didn't hit me though. We left Thursday, and my stomach was feeling a little irpy, and I thought, I'm just getting it barely because he was already getting over it. You know what I mean? So I thought maybe I just caught it a little bit. I'm not going to get it that much, So stomach was kind of irpy, didn't think anything of it. Had the bouts of, the poops. And,
the gerbil poops?
The poops. And I thought, okay, that's it.
You're so poop.
Hell no. We ended up over at our friend's house in Illinois again.
Sick
She served stroganoff.
Or Swedish meatballs.
Swedish meatballs with stroganoff in it or some creamy shit. I had a bowl of it because I legitimately thought I was better. At midnight, I found out I was not better.
It just run like crap through a goose.
I mean, it was fucking terrible. I got up it all came up. And then I went back to bed, woke up 2 hours later, about 2:30 in the morning, and my stomach's doing, what they call, was bubble guts. Except
the
these weren't bubble guts, dude. I mean, these were like explosive. Best get your ass to the nearest bucket or toilet within the next 2 seconds, because evacuation is about to fucking occur. You know? And it's like, I went. And then I got up and I was like, okay, I'm good. I didn't want to wake, Robert up, so I went to go lay on the fucking couch. Thirsty as fuck, so I went to drink a whole thing of water. 2 seconds later, literally, not even 2 minutes later, my stomach starts gurgling from this water I drank, and it just came straight out. It was like, wow, I couldn't, I thought I was dying.
And say the very next day, we have to go from that place in Illinois, outside St. Louis, all the way to Denver. It's a very long trip.
And I'm dying because, of course, along with this stomach flu, not only comes nausea, severe stomach cramps, vomiting, and I'm like, I don't want to move. Here I am, just trying not, by the grace of God, not to shit my pants, because that's how bad it is. Yeah, you're at that age where it's like the fart has become the shart. And you have to be very fucking careful about that.
Yeah, really. At our age, it's blows to the head are gone, staying up late is gone, and solid farts are gone too.
Well, now luckily we ended up staying with these people that were very nice, and noticed that I was having problems, so they gave us a little doggy bag of medication. Wink, wink. Medication, And it actually got me from freaking, Illinois all the way into Colorado, because it took away the nausea, it took away the stomach pain. I took enough freaking Imodium to stop up a fucking rhino. I mean, it was that bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually ended up, in Colorado, falling asleep next morning. I felt 75% better. I mean, it was just the worst experience of my life.
Yeah, it was. We made good time. It was just I drove, for most of the trip, and
probably because I didn't want to move.
But I completely understand. But at the same time, considering all the miles we traveled, we usually have a story to tell about somebody cutting us off or an incident. Nothing like that really happened to us. I mean, other than us, almost having a heart attack on the way back. I won't mention it on the air. I'll kind of make you guess what kind of happened.
We ain't going there.
Right, but other than that, nothing interesting happened to us on the trip. It was just we had to rough it this time, so we took our own sandwiches, had yogurt, had fruit, and it worked out the first half of the trip. Second half of the trip, not so much because we didn't really plan. We had like snacks and craisins.
Snacks
and not craisins.
And crazy, yeah.
Cherries,
cherry raisin,
raisins.
Whatever the fuck they're called. Like 2 huge bags, like gallon bags.
Yeah, that's not going to help out.
Of nothing but this shit.
That's not going to help out our stomachs or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like also with me, like now when I have ice cream, like I want to go to Dairy Queen to get a Blizzard, but I just can't. So, it just comes right out.
Wow.
But speaking of Dairy Queen.
Why the fuck are we even talking about this? Get going.
Dairy Queen? Because I have this story here.
Do I want to know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
It's about Colorado, and it's about Dairy Queen. So it, fits right in with our story. Maybe this guy just really likes peanut butter parfaits, baby. Peanut butter parfait. Peanut butter parfait. Who came up with that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it happened this past Monday night, actually. A man barged into a Dairy Queen in Pueblo, Colorado. We drove right through there, baby.
All right.
He had several guns on him and got all of the cash from the register. He tried to carjack someone to get away, but he failed, so he took off running and got away before the cops could find him. So you got away with it. You did it. Okay? He might have gotten away with the robbery, baby.
What?
He came back 2 hours later. Yeah, he came back 2 hours later.
I can't even.
So he went back to rob the same Dairy Queen again. He tried to carjack a getaway car again, but failed again. So he ran away on foot again, but this time the cops set up a perimeter and they were able to catch him. 37-year-old Levy Roberts has been charged with 2 counts of armed robbery, 2 counts of attempted robbery, and felony menacing. It's from CBS 11, Colorado Springs. Thank you very much.
I'm dying over here.
Well, it's those cigars.
I'm like, dying. Like, we're going to break.
Oh, you want to go to break? You want to play a song? It's those cheap cigars, man. Gotta watch them.
Yo, pass that shit.
El Marcos are like that. Keep it tuned right here at N3 Radio's No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets, and play whatever you want, man. Leave a Woman. It's 9 minutes long.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. Bye.
When I saw you coming, should have started running. Evil woman, woman, I offer to you my soul. You ran it over hot coals. You evil woman, woman, thought you were. Then I caught you messing. you whisper to me all the hurt you do me, evil woman. Woman, the way you work your way, getting under my skin, you evil woman. Woman, when you laugh at my pain, you step on my brain, evil woman. Woman, if there were other choices, I didn't hear the voices. Evil woman, the Lord's gonna reckon. Evil woman, the Lord's gonna beckon you. Evil woman, can you see where you're falling? Evil woman, the devil is a calling. Evil woman, the Lord's gonna reckon. Evil woman, the Lord's gonna beckon you. Evil woman, can you see where you're falling? Evil woman, the devil is a calling you.
Duh! Jazz hands. A spooky tooth with evil woman. On
Okay, I'm
N3
better.
Radio's.
I'm not like hacking up a lung and shit now. We're good.
N3 Radio does not own any of the music. We got copyright stuff at the end of the show, so stick around for that, for all the, legal stuff.
For all you people butthurt.
Yeah, I know, this is news. We got news for you. These things actually happen. This is commentary, So we could do this. We don't get any money for this. We
We
just
ain't
do-
getting paid for this
we
shit.
ain't got shit.
We ain't getting paid for this shit. We're going into debt more and more by day. Fuck. But we do this shit because we like this shit. Hopefully we'll be at 24 hours a day soon.
Yeah, you're actually here pretty soon. Hopefully by Sunday. Got some overnight stuff to play, jazz and classical music for all you people staying up
No,
studying.
I'm talking about live 24 hours a day.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, we're getting there slowly. Thanks to you guys out there. Just keep spreading the word. n3radio.com, n3radio.com for great music, whatever you like. Hey, send us an email. Where, baby, can they send us an email where they can send us some comments, questions, and blah, and,
They can
threaten
send
to sue
anything
us.
they want. Yeah, I know shit, right? n3radio2017@gmail.com.
Why is it every time we do a show, our dogs just go apeshit crazy? Every other time, they sit there quiet. But now, they think they're part of the show. They think it's the...
The bad part is that
Spike and Maya show.
When the studio finally gets done downstairs, you're not going to be able to keep them out because they're just going to be bitching at the fucking door, scratching, whining and whimpering and shit. So,
That's cool.
That ain't never going to change.
We can make that sound like we got a helicopter. We said, let's get a traffic report. Well, I'm over the accident now.
Wow, babe.
Hey, babe.
What?
Is this a giant slab of meat in my pants, or am I just happy to see you?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, there's this 40-year-old guy named Eric Warden from Parrish, Florida, of course. And earlier this week, he went to a Publix grocery store at 8:30 in the morning, grabbed a large 7-pound Angus beef rib roast, and jammed the entire thing down his pants.
That's nasty.
Then he tried to walk out of the store, or probably waddle out of the store, but a manager saw the entire thing go down and stopped him. Eric was arrested for theft. The rib roast was valued at $62. And unfortunately,
if they tried to resell that shit?
No, unfortunately, Publix had to throw it out, quote, due to contamination.
Yeah, I wouldn't want,
Did you read this story before? That was great.
No,
you were just like, boom, on beat. That's how you do radio here. Damn it.
Wow.
I've got all of these stories ready for you, baby. But yeah, but we were talking before. We mentioned many times before, like how you took me to like some sort of like buffet steakhouse, or buffet, and they had a steakhouse, and you said, get the meat, then you wrap it up in a napkin, and you put that in the freezer.
Fuck yeah, it's the old school Mexican way.
And it worked.
Shit, that's grandma, man. Grandma going to Bonanza, all you can eat buffet, talking about get steak after steak after steak after steak, and put shit in a little plastic bag. You know them little bags you get for your fruit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you stick that shit in your purse and, rolls, whatever the fuck, dude. You come home with dinner, In our case, we were poor as fuck. Ended up going to this all-you-can-eat buffet. We didn't have money for shit when we first got married. We had nothing. We had what people gave us. And granted, people were at our church were very, very great. Very, very nice and gave us a lot of stuff to start our life with. I mean, a lot of stuff. We were furnished, but it's just when it came to, all right, we're furnished. Did you hear that?
Riders on the storm.
Oh, man, it's about to get good. Rousie might actually not be able to show up.
Oh, that's okay. We'll see what happens.
So that put the pups in their place. Now they're like, what the fuck was that? For all those who couldn't hear, that was thunder, so that might start to get worse.
Lightning, but I see it. They're actually clearing up a little bit there. We might just get a touch of it. The cool thing is,
Albert Flores, you don't know the weather.
I know. I'm just saying, we're on our phones. It's not like we could, we're going to get cut off or anything like that. We can still keep going here, and that's the cool thing about our studio.
It's like living with a combination, and I'm old enough to say this shit, of Albert Flores and Dan Cook.
Uh-huh. You don't want to know what I think. Okay, so anyway, I got this cool story here.
Yeah, man. And
going back to some of these lists, I thought this one was actually cool because usually we try to stick. Recently, we've been sticking to stories about criminals and stuff, and we like to keep it that way. But sometimes there's some interesting stuff out there that teaches us.
Just stupid. Yeah.
Well, how how the future holds holds for us, and actually, it doesn't look too that bad. Actually, I know a lot of the kids now are eating Tide Pods, but there's some kids out there that you don't hear about that are doing well. So anyway, a new survey asked 20,000 parents what careers they want to see their kids go into when they grow up, and results basically say computers are good, interacting with people is bad. Here are the top 5 careers that they said they want for their kids. IT was one. Healthcare was another. Finance was another. Coding was the other one, and number 1 was engineering. That's what the parents wanted for their kids. The top 5 careers they don't want them to have: journalism and publishing is number 5, human resources, transportation and logistics, retail, and the number 1, never, ever go into sales.
Yeah, no shit, dude. People get shot over that shit. No wonder they don't want you to go into that.
That was SWNS Digital. Oh, and that last story for the Florida is from the smoking gun. We got more lightning outside. It's pretty cool. You want to go to a music break, baby?
We just went to a music break.
Okay, well, I'll keep going then. I got more stuff. We have a cat meowing, I think. So why don't you...
No, let's go ahead and go to a music break.
Yeah.
Good grief. Here we go. I'm going to play some Linkin Park Crawling. So here we go. We'll be right back here on N3 Radio's No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets.
Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will control I fear is never ending. Controlling, I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Not a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before. So insecure. Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Not a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before. So insecure.
All right, so we are definitely back, and I do want to give a special shout out to DJ Got It All. He's actually in our chat right now, which is like the first because we didn't think anybody was listening to this shit.
Not really. But we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No shit, that's pretty fucking awesome. So I wanted to get into this really fucked up story.
Go ahead.
And once you see the picture, I'll tell you why. I'm going to post this shit up on our Facebook page at facebook.com/n3radio. But apparently a homeowner arrived back at his house, or back to his house, to find this random man sitting naked on his fucking couch.
You got a picture of it?
Oh, I got a picture. I got his picture. Like, he looks like evil, or I don't know.
Oh, what is your problem? You look like some kind of fucking G.I. Joe villain there.
Hey, this happened and you know, I can see it because we've been through this place, Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, we've been through Nashville before, and it's been wow.
This guy, what's wrong with his eyes? He's got like red eyes.
I don't know, but anyway, a man was arrested after police say the homeowner returned home to find the man sitting naked on his couch, drinking juice.
Just juice, huh?
Just. I guess he was hot. I don't know. Now, the homeowner walked into his home Wednesday and was startled by the presence of James Wooten sitting on his couch naked. He tried to get Wooten to leave, but Wooten screamed and, you know, basically didn't want to go.
I'm here. This is my home. Do you think it was his home?
I don't know. Police arrived on the scene and arrested Wooten for public indecency, which, yeah. Police say that they believe Wooten gained access to the house through the homeowner's bedroom window, which was found to be propped open. Why the fuck would you okay. First of all, you fucking live in Nashville. I've been through fucking Nashville. You left your shit open.
Yeah, Nashville's not a great place. I don't like to be there. We go through it, you know, sometimes.
I'm still reeling at the Jack in the Box that we went through, when we went to Nashville. That was the shittiest Jack in the Box food. I mean, you got the Jack in the Box food, and there was a dripping oil stain coating the box. I mean, it was wet and soggy, and it was like, did you piss in this before you gave it to us? I mean, the order was all fucked up. It took them fucking forever to get that shit done. It was like,
it was slop.
Damn, it was nasty. I was like, I ain't eating this shit.
It was gross.
I'd rather eat a sushi from a fucking truck stop than, the backwoods of Texas, in the middle of the fucking summer.
It was our first Jack in the Box in a long time, and we were so disappointed. We hardly ever went back because of that. Anyway, I got one that's close to home here, Beba.
Well, close to home, yeah, all right.
Yeah, this one's out of Pittsburgh. Who would have guessed a 33-year-old guy was desperate to keep living with his mom might have maturity issues? There's a 33-year-old guy named Thomas Wells from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 33? He's 33.
Does he have a mental problem, physical disability, anything like that?
No,
really?
It's just the newest generation. They can't grow up.
It ain't about growing up. There's something wrong with you. And there's something wrong with Mom. You need to kick him out on his ass.
He had been living with his mom last year, but she finally kicked him out in September after he wouldn't stop drinking and smoking weed.
Well, wait a minute, Mom. We got some issue there.
So he was so upset about it, he grabbed a box with his grandparents' ashes in it and flushed it down the toilet. Are you okay over there? You having eggs? Are you okay?
Wow, dude, for real?
I'm gonna flush Grandma down the toilet so bad.
Wow.
Okay, his mom didn't realize what he'd done until February, so she called the cops on him for flushing ashes down a toilet.
Can you get in trouble? I think you can get in trouble for that shit.
Oh,
Desecration of remains or
they ran an
investigation. Some shit, I don't know.
Thomas was arrested for 2 counts of abuse of a corpse and 1 count of criminal mischief.
But there ain't no corpse. There's just ash. So, I mean...
Yes, ashes are considered a corpse. Because, I mean, we
could just... You can pour it in a litter box or some shit, I mean...
Because you could just go out back to the barbecue and get some
I mean, they do it to goldfish all the time. I don't see the issue.
That's from the Pittsburgh Tribune. So right near Hop, Skip, and Jump Away. Yeah, so apparently, just don't mess with ashes, apparently, at all. You get some serious trouble with it. That's a felony, isn't it? No, that's a misdemeanor, abuse of a corpse, I think, in most states. Can you look that up during the next music break?
What am I looking at?
Next music break, find out, in what states abuse of a corpse is a felony and which ones are a misdemeanor.
Wow. I could try.
Have you ever taken your pet to the bar?
Have I ever done what? Why the fuck would you take your pet to the bar?
Like I'm asking a question like they were like, how many maggots am I gagging? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this...
Why the fuck, first of all, why the fuck would you take your fucking pet to a bar?
Okay, well, this is the worst dog walks into a bar yet.
I'm too loaded. I'm too loaded for this shit. I can't believe we got to use that word.
Okay, well, this is the worst a dog walks into a bar joke yet. There's a 50-year-old guy named Kenneth Keaton from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The other Alabama?
The other Alabama?
And back on March 14th, he went to a bar with his dog. The bartender told him he couldn't have a dog in the bar, and he had to take it back out to his car. And later, when the bartender went outside, Kenneth drove straight into him. The bartender went up on the hood and wound up with an elbow injury. Then Kenneth took off, and some witnesses got his plate number, and he was arrested for a felony hit and run. Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. There you go. So don't mess with a man with his dog. You get run over. Because I'm at my bar with my dog. I don't want to take any shit.
You're really white, you know that.
What? No, it's just really Milwaukee.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. Wow.
What?
We're going to the next story.
Let's go to the next story. What do you got?
Okay, well, apparently a teenager has been arrested for trying to hit his principal with...
A fish.
No. You stepped on a fish. No, actually, he had tried to hit his principal with the RKO.
He tried to give him an RKO.
Yeah, no shit. Now, the RKO is without a doubt one of the most recognizable moves in all of professional wrestling, but the WWE often reminds its viewers it's best for them to try not to do these wrestling moves at home. Do they actually have a disclaimer before that shit? I haven't seen that shit in so long.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I'm from a generation from where kids knew you don't do that shit. I mean, just automatically it clicked on in their fucking brain talking about, it's not a good idea to throw your brother through a wooden table.
Or to,
or
throw a metal chair at their face, We just dive off, mom's king-size bed with pillows. I mean, that's all you did. We were, smart enough. But yeah, an RKO is great.
Yeah, well, I mean, so recently a teenager by the name of Gianni Sosa, 18 years old, tried to hit the move on Southridge High principal, and according to the Miami Herald, according to the Miami Herald, Sosa had been charged with battery on a school employee.
I would have loved to see him try that.
I would have loved to have seen that shit. I mean, that would have been great. Now, the victim was identified as Humberto Merritt, and he was said...
with the reversal!
Yeah, he was said to adamant about pursuing charges against Sosa. Wow. Humberto, man.
What you gonna do, brother, when I get the RKO on you?
Video of the incident shows Humberto putting Sosa in a chokehold after the RKO attempt, and Sosa was said to be uncooperative when he was put in the incident. Did that make any sense?
Not the way you read it.
I didn't read it right. Anyway, the fucking defense attorney told the judge that everyone knows wrestling is fake, and he suggested Sosa was playing around. I don't think putting your fucking principal in an RKO is playing around. That's not that. No.
You're trying to snap his neck at that point. That's some serious assault there. I don't think it's constitutional.
Look, I'm not. I would have loved to have seen that. I saw some major fights in fucking high school, dude. Yeah, I mean, but I've never seen.
High school.
I've never seen. No, yeah. The high school that made us wear name badges and shit. I think we were one of the first. We couldn't wear shorts because the hoes at the school kept coming in with those booty shorts. So they got pissed off and just banned shorts altogether.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? And we're talking about Texas, dead of summer, 102 degrees, in like March. I mean, it's horrible shit. I mean, it was horrible at my high school. Oh, yeah, now here Robert went to.
Yeah,
Taft,
Or Yuck just
that's like the equivalent to 90210, like the West Beverly High or some shit.
No, you just have to watch out for the tobacco spit on the side of the wall. Dude, there was I saw like two.
That's just the pig droplings from the local 4-H club. Mind your business.
That was bad. It was bad. Hey, let's go back to Nashville, baby.
All right.
And we got some entertainment news for you. Holy cow, that went down the wrong pipe. Kid Rock is getting a new lawn ornament for his Nashville home. He lives in Nashville.
Oh, for all?
Yeah, he's getting a new lawn ornament. It's a 7-foot-tall statue of a...
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I had a fly just go right in my face. There, see? It's right there.
Dude, you're loaded.
Anyway, he's building a new lawn ornament for the third time, teasing it. That's what we call in the industry. 7-foot-tall statue of a hand flipping the bird. He got the idea from a Vermont man named Ted Pelkey, who put one on his property to protest his town's refusal to let him develop his land. Kid Rock actually called Ted and told him, quote, "I like your style." Ted hooked him up with the artist who made the statue, and the guy made another one for The Rock. The artist is personally driving it from Vermont to Nashville for him. And I actually think... Oh, no, there's a phone message only. You can listen to the phone message. I just wanted to see the statue. I don't care about the phone message. Who cares? Just give me the statue. Big 7-foot statue flipping the bird.
Wow, okay.
Oh my gosh. It's a weird night. It's all thunder
I
and
don't think
lightning.
we're going to be able to go on that long.
I'm not sure
We're
either.
totally fucked. I mean, at this point. So why don't we go to another song?
Okay, very
Because
good.
we need to reload anyway.
No, that's okay. I've got a thunder in my stomach. So
You got a thunder in your stomach? That's some nasty ass shit. You
I'm just
nasty
telling
ass
you,
fucker.
it's just
All right.
happening
Well,
that way.
you'll have about 7 minutes because I want to listen to some Beatles. I want to listen to some Hey Jude.
Okay, good.
All right. Okay. So we'll be right back here on No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets on n3radio.com. Here we go.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world up on your shoulder. For well you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a
All right.
Hey Jude by the Beatles. We do not own any of the music, all that copyright stuff, and blah, blah, blah at the end of the show. Where can they find us, baby? Well, you're up. Nice job, baby.
n3radio.com. They can find us at facebook.com/n3radio. Of course, they can find us on spreaker.com/user/n3radio. iHeartRadio.com and YouTube.
Yep. On our channel, n3radio. Check it out. Some great stuff there.
Yep.
Okay, so there's this 54-year-old woman named Zelda Cotton. You already got 2 strikes against you.
No shit, right?
From Tonawanda, New York. She called 911 last Saturday with a problem, baby. She was trying to kill her 76-year-old boyfriend, couldn't get the job done, and needed some advice. So you called the cops. That's great. She was drunk, obviously, and she had already hit him 5 times with a VCR and was trying to hit him with a leaf blower, but it wasn't working. He wasn't even hurt. I'll get you. Grandma Shark. The 911 dispatcher did not give Zelda any advice, but did send the cops to her place. They arrested Zelda for endangering the welfare of an elderly person and criminal possession of a weapon, ABC-7 Buffalo. There you go. So,
wow.
Try not to kill anybody with, lawn instruments or a VCR, any kind of, 80s appliance.
Yeah,
doesn't
shit.
help.
So I got one for you.
What? I tried to hit you with my blow comb once. You remember that? You ever have a blow comb, baby?
No.
You were too okay. So I.
What are you talking about?
You never saw a blow comb? You know what a blow comb is?
No.
Right? Yeah, it was a great thing they made in the 70s. It was a blow dryer, but it had a comb in it, so you comb your hair while you blow dry.
No.
It's a blow comb. Yeah, it's great.
You know what I think when I think of blow combs?
Huh.
I remember having this attachment, and it was a clown. First of all, I hated clowns.
Why?
But it just freaked me the fuck out, dude.
Clown for what?
Wait a minute. Let me tell you. It was the head of a clown, and you could plug the back of the water hose into it, right?
Oh,
and then it had
too.
a hat on top of it. And you'd turn the water hose on, and the hat would go up, and it would spray you and spin around. I was scared the shit out of me.
We had one of those, too.
Anyway.
It was about fun for like 10, 15 minutes.
Completely off topic, but yeah. Okay, so I found this really fucked story. Seriously, though. It's, so apparently, and you're ready to be grossed out here.
Oh, great.
Stop eating. Okay, yeah, here we go. Urine therapy is a real thing, and many people are drinking their own pee.
No, that's fine. That's quite all right. Have fun. I don't care if it's acquired taste. Have fun.
Now, we've all heard
Fuck
of
you.
weird health crazes. Drinking your own breast milk, getting a blood facial, eating the placenta. You heard about the blood facials recently, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
2 people actually contracted HIV from that shit. What are you doing?
They're going after animals. You know how they are.
Anyway, now apparently, it really sounds fucking disgusting. People wanting to just drink down a glass of their own shit, their urine. Considered to be alternative medicine, human urine has been used for years in parts of Asia, and some claim it can cure ailments, kind of like cancer, allergies, and even infections, like...
Yeah, but they eat tiger balls and dogs. So
yeah. Listen, that's no different than telling your child that you can, you got athlete's foot, piss on your foot, and it's going to get rid of it, or, get stung by a jellyfish, here, let me take a piss on it, I guess when you're hurting that bad, you ain't going to give a fuck, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, there's only one place for urine, and that's down the toilet.
Now, there are numerous Facebook pages that promote urine therapy, and even an entire association with over 100,000 members, or so they say, in China focused on drinking their own urine. According to the Pan-African Medical Journal, drinking your own urine has been in practice since the Roman Empire.
Yeah, but they also use feathers to tickle their throats.
Continuing on to the medieval times, it's been a practice of survival when fresh water wasn't accessible.
That's true.
I'd rather dehydrate. today it's considered a miracle worker. A miracle worker, that's some nasty ass shit.
No. It's not a miracle worker at all. It's filth, and it needs to be away from your body as soon as possible.
That's.
You found it, baby. I thought it would be
feel funny.
Well, I feel fine. I guess I'm gonna. I don't want to.
Yeah, thanks, baby. After we had that nice meal.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's gross because if you think about it, it says here, urine is made up around of 91 to 96% of water, with the remaining percentage being salts, ammonias, and bodily waste products. Your body is all right. We're gonna just move the fuck on.
Well, you can get those special filters.
No,
I don't mean the screens from the head shops, motherfuckers. You're going to need a lot more than those to filter that pee to get it to that pure water that you need. Thanks, baby. I really like that. Yeah, I got a stupid guy here.
What?
A really stupid guy. He just couldn't wait for his employee discount, baby. 36-year-old guy went into a Sportsman's Warehouse in Gillette, Wyoming last Wednesday and shoplifted some sunglasses and ammo. And a few hours later, he came back and applied for a job. And on his way out, he shoplifted 2 more pairs of sunglasses. The store called the cops, and they were able to easily track the guy down since they had all of his information thanks to his job application.
Any more?
Well, what do you mean? Did you get it? I mean, he would have gotten away with it if he hadn't signed up for a job application. Guy was charged with theft, and we're thinking he didn't get the job.
You think?
Yeah. So there you go. That's happened. See, that's news. You don't hear about that anywhere else. Stupid people doing stupid stuff, weird stuff here on n3 Radio's No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets.
Oh, man.
You okay there?
No.
Okay, well, we're almost at the halfway point, baby. We got another song ready to go, or you got another story ready to go?
I don't know. What do you think?
Not much.
Man, not much. Why do you do that shit? I got one. All right.
Okay,
well,
we
apparently, the Texas butthole tickling bandit has finally been captured.
Wait. Why?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Is this a woman
I'm
tickling
surprised
buttholes or a man tickling buttholes? What is this going on?
Yeah.
Because he can go fuck his butthole.
A man who was breaking into homes of the residents in Dallas and tickling their buttholes while they were sleeping has finally been caught after a raid of terror lasting a little over 3 weeks. He managed to be identified by police and was arrested in the early hours of January 5th at 5 a.m. Apparently, this is a while back. Unfortunately, at this point, he had already broken into over a dozen homes at night and tickled people's butts. His victims were solely men. Look.
And this is Dallas?
Look, let me tell you something. This is what happens when you strange motherfuckers out there talking about, no, you're not gay, you're straight. You're straight. You're straight. They go around and can't fight the urge no more and start tickling people's buttholes because they're afraid to fuck it. So, I mean, just, unless you want more tickling butthole bandits, leave your butthole-loving sons alone. Man,
How did we sink to buttholes already? Only halfway through the show here. It's only halfway through, babe.
Listen, a man named Richard Hayes, who lived in the area of the booty tickler, described the fear that gripped the neighborhood. Fam, I slept on my back every day. I can finally sleep on my stomach again. This shit has got to be a troll story. Because...
Well, now it makes me want to question, sleeping in the nude,
The days when we first got here, when we would leave our doors open, and literally open. No lock on the door, and nothing would happen. We would wake up there and be fine. Close the door, it was unlocked. People would walk in and be like, what? Oh, hey, how you doing? And then we learned better.
Yeah, really.
We knew better.
We should have learned better. We sure learned better.
We sure did.
Mr. Premier already done did that.
All right. Okay. So.
Well, we're all busting 57 again.
What are we doing now?
We're playing the halfway mark jingle for 9 o'clock. That's what we're
All
doing.
right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, fuck. What the hell's going on here? Oh, Jesus, well, isn't it the last hour? We got another hour to do? Jeez, I thought we were almost finished. Good golly, Miss Molly. Boy, this is fucking ponderous, man. Ponderous. Fucking ponderous. Hi, this is
N3 Radio in the mix.
Like that? Okay, welcome back. I'm not sure what this woman end goal was, but it backfired in a pretty major way. It sounds like something you'd do, baby.
Oh, wonderful.
But I'd never do this. Because you know why?
Why?
Because I am married. I am married.
Yeah.
I trust in the Lord.
Yeah.
In the Lord. Okay, 33-year-old Amber Lewis called in a fake burglary at her home near Montgomery, Alabama last Wednesday morning because she thought her husband was there cheating on her, which he was. Apparently, she wanted cops to scare him or interrupt any sexy stuff that was going on, and she may have also known there were drugs in the house because police found marijuana and cocaine. So the husband and mistress got arrested. I bet you're happy about that, baby. You're like, yes, right? But apparently some of the drugs were Amber's because she's also facing drug charges and a charge for calling in a false report. Plus, cops found drugs in her 5-year-old kid's bedroom.
Nice.
So they tackled on a child endangerment charge. Nice. It's not clear how much jail time she's looking at, but cops were angry over the false report because it dragged them away from a small fire at a nearby school. Luckily, no one was hurt, though. Here's her mugshot. Fat white heifer. And that was the Montgomery Advisor. Good job, Amber.
Good job.
You're getting a divorce, and you're going to jail.
Shut up.
Hey, it's batting 1,000 in my book. Doing a great job there.
Wow.
You got something over there? Or do I have to find my next story? It's like you having trouble the other night speaking. I
do.
What's going on, baby?
No, nothing. I'm sleepy already.
You're sleepy already? We just started. We got another hour to go. So we got to make sure and see if Rosie makes it towards the end here. I'm sorry, man. I don't have like a 17-minute song lined up here. But anyway, did I ever tell you that I've never watched an episode of Seinfeld?
Dude, really?
Yeah, never.
We're going there?
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I wear that as a proud badge of honor. It's the wind and rain, silly, out there.
Wonderful.
It is a dark and stormy night.
I'm going to play another song.
You're playing another song already?
What do you mean already? We went through 3 stories.
Oh, I've got another one.
Okay, well, tell me. Let's go. Come on.
Come on. Well, Shimon whole wheat. All right. Okay, you ever have a problem with butt dialing? Because apparently I did on my old phone.
You have a problem with butt dialing on whatever fucking phone you have.
No, not this one. This one actually, hangs up. After it hangs up, it doesn't go to your entire list of, like, oh, let's play butt dial roulette. Who we calling today? We're calling you in. Is it unlocked? Go, you better get it. Go.
I can't get it.
Okay. Rosie's joining us.
Well, as our little alarms have told you, Rosie has entered the building.
Go. Come on.
I got 2 pairs of pants on.
You got 2 pairs of pants on? Okay.
One is around my knees.
What's up? Good to see you, man.
I haven't even seen you guys since you got back from your vacation.
Hey,
yep.
You're leaving it hanging.
Oh, what's up?
Bro, I brought fucking Oregon with me.
Very cool. Very awesome. Thank you very much.
Very cool.
Here you go. Why don't you take care of this, babe? I'll read my story, get Rosie's take on it, and then we'll go to the song, I guess.
Okay, we'll read the story.
Okay, and I'll save the other one. Okay, so in this day and age of Amazon, it's just nice to see anyone going to Best Buy. So 3 guys broke into a Best Buy in Sugar Land, Texas. That's outside of Houston, I think, around 3 o'clock last Sunday. They set off the alarm, but they got away before the cops could get there. They might have gotten away with it, except somehow one of them accidentally butt dialed 911 from the getaway truck. The 911 operators only heard car noise, so they pinged the cell phone and noticed it was speeding away from the Best Buy. Cops figured out it must be the burglars, so they caught up with the truck and got into a high-speed chase. The guys eventually bailed and took off running, and the cops arrested 2 of them. Third one got away. ABC 13 Houston originally posted on April 29th. So there you go.
Shit, yeah, those are the type of people with like no ordinary violation deserve to get shanked as soon as they get to prison.
Why is that? You think that's stupid?
How do you butt dial 911, dude? I've never done that when I wasn't breaking the law. You know? Which is like the majority of even criminals' lives. You know, like, you bust a grape real quick, but the majority of the time you're kind of scoping. I've never done it on accident. Have you ever butt dialed 911?
No, I've butt dialed
Robert
everyone else.
Everybody.
Everybody but not 911.
Everybody he butt dialed.
That dude is like kind of stupid that needs to get stabbed on the yard.
Oh, see, I remember one time I hit the what was it? It texted everybody in my phone that I needed help and sent the location of where I was at.
That's kind of.
What? I get everybody calling me. My mom's calling me. Webb's calling me. You know, people are calling me like, "Oh my God, are you all right? Where are you? Do I need to come and get you?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Well, how did you manage to do that?
I
Who
don't
were
know.
sending it to?
There's a setting on
Here, I'll
the
do that for
phone that'll send a message of "I need help." Something. I think if you tap it a certain way or press both simultaneously, accidentally, or whatever, it literally sends out a message that says, "I need help. Here's my location," to like all your emergency contacts in your phone. And it's like, the fuck? So I had to go around calling all of my emergency contacts. Look, it was just some fucking phone. I guess I hit it the wrong way or something. Sorry. Everybody was all freaked the fuck out.
Nice one.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
That was some shit.
That's actually a nice setting to have on your phone. It's like having one of those like emergency like trucks that has like the 400-gallon tank embedded in the back of the truck. That's some zombie apocalypse shit right there, baby. Having that setting on your phone.
You're loaded.
No, I'm serious. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Have you seen those? I bet you see those more out west than you do here. What do they look like with the special like tanks in them? You know?
Oh, you mean just like the extra fucking like pony tank in the bed?
Yeah. What is exactly?
All my bosses got those at work.
Really?
Yeah. Like most of the time you see that, it's like a diesel work truck. You do not want to run a diesel clean out of fuel. You will be fucked.
Really? Why is that?
It's not like a gas motor. You can't run a diesel straight out of fuel, until the motor dies, and then pour diesel in it and get to start. You have to do, for your average motherfucker, some like in-depth mechanical fucking shit to get the motor primed, because once you run air into that fuel system on a diesel engine, there's nothing like a fucking carburetor or a fucking electronic fuel injection like on a standard vehicle. It's got individual jets on a rail. Anyway, yeah, that's why a lot of people have those in the back of their trucks right now. Like nowadays, so they have a diesel engine. You do that in the middle of somewhere fucking working your ass off. A lot of times, it takes some fucking tools to get your truck started again. You just got a 5-gallon jug in the bed.
Yeah, there was an interesting question on one of the famous podcasts out there. I think it was the Joe Rogan show. They were talking about what kind of vehicle they would have in the zombie apocalypse, and there was a big debate over having either a electronic vehicle or a gas vehicle. And a lot of the smart people actually, you actually go with the gas vehicle, because even if you have like a pickup truck and have
You're gonna plug your car down, broke down in the middle of fucking.
Yeah. You gotta do, 5.
You can go fucking siphon gas.
Yeah, exactly. You have like 5-gallon tanks in the back of your pickup truck, so you have at least 25 gallons back there. So, but like you said, that you also have those trucks out there that could go. There was one guy, I forget, they were talking about one guy who drove from Arizona all the way to Canada on one tank of gas. And I'm not just talking like Alberta, like I'm talking like over to Ottawa on one tank of gas. That's crazy. But, I guess he could do that. Let me have a little bit of that cigarette, please. Thank you. So, You got a story, babe, at all, or ready to go, or you're almost ready to tap out, aren't you, baby?
Oh shit! I might leave it to you and Rosie.
Okay, well, hold on. I've got. Let's see. No, I don't want to see
That trip seriously fucked me up good.
But the bad thing is we need seriously almost a week, 2 weeks to even recover from those kinds of trips, because it was just long and hard, and it takes a toll on your ticker, especially after some of the stuff we had to go through.
Yeah.
But you know how those cross country trips go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, I went through something that was not as much travel involved, but equally taxing. Was driving 4 hours one way and then staying awake for pretty much 3 days with a couple little naps.
Oh yeah.
Intensive care unit hospital room,
Oh.
and then fucking getting a psychotic call from your wife at 11 o'clock at night after days of just driving by yourself, and then fucking sitting in a room with no bed, and fucking then having to drive 4 fucking hours in the middle of the night, fucking leaving at midnight, dude. I was fucking what, dude?
I bet. I can't imagine that. We did the drive from Texas to outside St. Louis from 2 a.m. We got there. We had to visit that friend of ours to make sure that they were doing all right. And we got there about 7:30.
No, we got to visit baby Dakota I didn't get to visit him because I didn't have an ID, which kind of pissed me off. I was with his mom, crying out loud. And so, we got there about 5:30.
And we ended up getting there about 7:30. So 2 o'clock
that.
to 7:30 straight. With just stops to get gas and stretch and just boom, go, boom, go.
When me and Ashley moved out here,
the
first stretch, we thought it was a bright idea to leave at 8 o'clock at night because the kids were already passed out, and we were like, we've never been on a fucking trip that long, and we're pretty young and we're really fucking stupid.
But hey, that's the only way to do it, especially going cross country.
Well, we're like, dude, the kids are all sleeping. We got the whole truck loaded up. We got 3,000 miles to fucking drive, and we were like, fuck it, let's leave right now at 8 o'clock at night because the kids just slept. Because we were worried about how much of a fucking pain in our necks they were going to be when they were awake, strapped in for days. So we were just knock a huge leg out while they're fucking passed out. We drove from 8 o'clock at night, all through the night, and by noon, I was fucking dying. I had drank fucking 5 gallons of Red Bull, a couple pots of coffee, a shitload of 5-hour energy shots, and smoked a carton. in 16 hours straight in the dark, dude. Just no drugs that would actually have helped me were involved, dude. Just caffeine. And it don't work like fucking other drugs. But we didn't have any of that. There, I drove 12 hours. We got to Salt Lake City, dude. And traffic there fucking made me the maddest I've ever been.
Really?
Dude, they were cutting me off, boxing me in, not letting me change lanes to get onto my exits. I had a U-Haul I had just strapped on the fucking truck in Salt Lake City, and I started swinging at people like a fucking mace, dude. For real. I pointed at one dude. I was looking right next to him. I was trying to get over. I got a trailer, and it's tight traffic, and there's spaghetti bowl fucking highway ramps and shit. And I was just got a break where I was gonna fucking cut in with this big old trailer. And this dude come flying up the lane right in my lane, and then fucking cut in to my fucking pocket while I had my blinker and everything on, dude. And I looked over at him, and I went to merge in front of him anyway, and he sped up. I was actually gonna have to hit the dude. So I fucking swung out away from him. And I pointed at him. I was like, right now.
Right now,
dude,
let's go.
I was like, this dude was flipping me off. I told him, this truck is going right there, right fucking now. And I swerved. I went way out wide. And I came flying into that motherfucker, dude. We were doing 70 miles an hour. And that dude fucking slammed his brakes so goddamn hard, I think he got rear-ended. I'm not joking. And I cut and like, dude, fuck you. Like, I've been awake for fucking 16 hours. I am pissed off at the fucking world. And you just fucked up. Like, I need that fucking on-ramp. So, you're fucking smoked. Never got pulled over. I don't think, like, what are you going to do? Fucking state police in fucking Idaho? Right? Or fucking Utah, I mean. Fucking, I hate all those cities. They're fucking...
You got a song? Let's play a song. I have one more story and then do a Rose's rant.
Okay.
I'm going to rant about Salt Lake City being hell on earth.
You like that movie, Salt? Hey, if you ever get a chance, watch that movie SLC Punk. You'll love it. It's great. SLC Punk. It's right up your alley, dude. Trust me. Okay, what do you got, baby, for us?
Let me think.
Okay, play it.
All
Tune right here at N3 Radio's No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets. One more story. I come right back.
Dedicate and sacrifice my everything for just a second's worth without my stories ending. And I wish I could know the directions that I take and all the choices that I make won't end up all for nothing. Show me what it's for, make me understand it. I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer. Something more than what I've been handed. I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer. Help me carry on, show me it's okay to use my heart and not my eyes to navigate the darkness. Will the ending be ever coming suddenly? Will I ever get to see the ending to my story? Show me what it's for, make me understand it. I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer. Is there something more than what I've been handed? I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer. So when it can, well I how much further do I have to go? And how much longer till I finally know? 'Cause I'm looking and I just can't see what's in front of me. In front of me. Show me what it's for, make me understand it. I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer. Is there something more than what I've been handed? I've been crawling in the dark, looking for the answer.
Welcome back to N3 Radio. No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets. Find us out at n3radio.com, Spreaker.com/user/N3Radio, Facebook.com, N3Radio, and iHeartRadio.com, and YouTube.com. You can find us on the channel N3 Radio. There we go. We got them all.
You can find me on Pornhub, too.
Oh, that's right.
We ain't going there.
You always love that.
I just had to do that because
I've already done the throw up sound effect tonight once.
When I know somebody gets uncomfortable, I like to lightly. If I can just do it.
Of course you do.
I can talk about butts right now if you'd like.
I don't want to talk about your butt or anybody else's butt for that matter. What happened?
Is there a black market for used colonoscopy equipment?
Probably. People are into some sick fucking shit. It's actually, don't look on Pornhub, man.
No, that's true.
Nah, there's some weird shit online nowadays.
Technically, it would be a brown market, right? It would be a black market, right? So 3 thieves broke into a medical center in Wynwood, Pennsylvania last Saturday morning and stole a bunch of colonoscopes. They'll think, well, I like I know how to pronounce like medical equipment. These things are valuable. Thieves got away with $450,000 worth of equipment.
Who the fuck do you sell that shit to?
Yeah, the cops are trying to track them down, but really they seem pretty confused about the whole burglary. They say it's the first time they've seen someone steal a bunch of colonoscopy equipment. I got it that time. And they aren't sure what the thieves plan to do with it. The police sergeant told reporters, quote, "This isn't something that a typical pawn shop might accept." NBC 10 Philadelphia. So you know that's on the east. That's on the eastern end of Pennsylvania.
What if? Here's a plot prediction. They're like,
we're gonna get the copper
torturing people and doing weird shit
with colonoscopies.
But yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys that uncomfortable. Shit online. I'll tell you.
I'm sure everybody, and I know anybody that says I never ever surf porn online, you're a damn liar.
Yeah.
I'm just completely. No, I don't give a shit about talking.
You run into some weird fucking shit, man.
I'm not into weird shit. Like, check out
No,
my
it's
page.
it's just you just like weird fucking. I'm just saying, there are people out there that are some weird fucking shit.
Yeah.
Really
you know,
weird shit.
I mean, it's like, what the fuck is wrong
I
with
ran
you?
into shit on fucking online porn while me and my wife were being intimate, okay, and watching porn together. I ran into shit where I was like, I'm done. Like,
I'm done.
We can't go forward from here.
And smoke a bowl and pass the fuck out and try not to dream about that. Disturbing shit. It'll kill a woman right now. Fucking cockicide. Fucking bad. What the fuck? Anything with poo. And there's a lot of shit with poo.
Yeah, see, I
piss. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've avoided ever seeing that. But I remember, like, we went over to a former friend's house.
You remember that
away.
we sat around getting loaded?
Yes, and it was.
And
what was the Gigabits?
We had it was old school gigabits.com, and there was just a list of shit. And so we were high as fuck, and we all sat around this old school computer, right, with a big old hard drive and shit. Sitting around this computer, we're clicking through these videos. Okay, click that link. All right, what is this? Cream pie or something. We're going into each one, and we're like, what the fuck are they doing? I mean, stoned as fuck, dude. I mean, it was loaded.
When we were 18, in the living room was like a 73-inch fucking flat screen. Big ass fucking flat screen back then. They got bigger ones now, but in 2009, that was like the biggest TV you could get, you know. And anyway, he had a PS4, and we were on there. And I went to the bathroom. We were always playing Call of Duty online. Fucking,
right.
We were 18, you know. But this lazy shit is that just got out of like the fucking, into adulthood. I come out of there, and we used to look up weird-ass videos, like there's Rotten.com, there's all kinds of
Oh, yeah, Rotten.com, oh, yeah.
Pictures of fucking, like, dead bodies, pretty much. But, and then, like, that was back when the 2 Girls, 1 Cup was still kind of like a fresh wound on all of our minds. Wow. And we looked out, we looked up 2 Girls, 1 Cup on a PS4 on a 73-inch fucking flat screen, dude, right in front of us. The big-ass TV. There's the nasty shit. And we're like, and then we started clicking on links of, like, similar shit. I've seen the most expensive things of my life.
Yeah.
The biggest picture of them that you can make, dude. That was nasty. I mean,
shit that you never thought, like, when I was younger, I never thought that I would throw up at that
girls
shit.
shoving a vibrator inside a man's pee hole. That is not okay. And it was like a close-up, zoomed-in fucking 4-foot cock on a fucking big-ass TV. It was fucked up. I walked out of the bathroom after... Well, when I left, we were killing fucking people on Facebook on Call of Duty. Cool, I'm a fucking character.
And come back.
I come back, dude. I almost would kill me. Fuck, I was
big old dick on the
real,
screen.
Dude, I'll never, it scarred me. I got PTSD, dude.
That Fear and Loathing episode where he walks, or that Fear and Loathing, where he walks out from the bar into the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Never forget, two guys licking, LSD off each other. You'll be scarred for life. You got any more songs, baby? Because we'll get to Rosie's Rant next, or we can play Rosie's Rants. We actually made a jingle for you.
What?
That we actually, you want to play that when we get to Rosie's Rant? You ready?
Right.
You ready? Are you ready to go?
All right.
I'll pop off on something.
Okay, well, here we go. Here's Rosie's Rant here on n3 Radio's No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets. You got it right.
Well, was there?
It was there. Wow. It's a big moment. And you don't have it, do you?
Hey.
It's going to be there? Okay, I'll get to a story. I got actually a story real quick. While you get that ready. Okay, drunk driver. You got it?
Oh.
Dude.
Yeah, yo lo tengo. Ya lo tengo. Aquí estoy.
Okay, so
I guess, ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
You know what really grinds my gears?
You were meant to be here tonight. This is your time.
Come on, hurry up. Don't rush me.
It's time for Rosie's Rant here on N3 Radio's No Excuses, No Apologies, No Regrets, where Rosie gets to rant about what's ever on his mind. Take it away, Rosie.
Go. All right. What do you think?
Yeah.
You're up. What do you say? What do you think of the jingle real quick?
Huh?
What do you think of the jingle real quick?
Dude, that's my favorite band.
I just guessed on that song, by the way.
I love that song. But, yeah, fucking Corey Taylor's a beast. But anyway, that was dope. I can't believe that's got my fucking shit on radio. That's fucking, it's heavy, bro. I'm stoned tonight too, and fuck my employer because they're half my problem right now. So there's that. Fuck, I feel good in it. I've been avoiding that fucking topic on here because of my employer, but I'm stoned.
Your employer is not listening to you at the moment, so it doesn't matter.
My employer is a fucking conniving cunt, so I wouldn't put past him to look something up on it.
Wow.
That cunt is no good.
That cunt is no good.
Cunt is no good. Anyway, my rant tonight is about fucking dishonest and unloyal fucking people, dude, because that's a fucking common modern day, expectation of, self-conduct, dude. Dude, if you got a friend, don't talk shit about him behind her back. I mean, simple shit like that. But if you got anybody that's an acquaintance, right now, my brother, and he's not my actual brother, but he's my brother, and I'll punch somebody in the face for arguing otherwise. When I was 18, I got kicked out of my fucking parents' home for a long story.
For a long story.
It basically amounted to prescription medications being taken away from me by the person who injured me in the first place to require those prescription medications. Anyway, I got kicked out of home as I was 18. But I was all about it. I was like, you know what? Fuck mom and dad. I'm going to do my thing. But I found out fucking within not very long that it's not easy for an 18-year-old kid that's never fucking been in the real world to fucking be homeless and pull themselves out of it. But Tommy fucking pulled me out of it after partying with me for 3 days and getting fucking loaded for the 4th of July. Anyway, but that dude, when we were 18, literally, we partied for 3 days. I told him my story. He told me a little about himself. We played football together when we were fucking 12 years old and didn't even know each other existed. We played football when we were 12. That was the only past experience, and we didn't even know who each other was on that team. But anyway, he fucking literally at 18 went and fucking took me home after 3 days of partying with me, and he's like, that's fucked up, you know? And he told his parents, he's all, we have a trailer out back. This dude's fucked up. He's my fucking age, and you guys need to like let him stay here and help him out. He's like, well, I'm gonna go be homeless and make sure somebody's got his back. He's like, he's been starving for a couple weeks. You know, fucking, I was sleeping in a tent and shit, dude, and got fucking ran off the campus site. Like, it was all bad. But his parents were all, fine, yeah, he can stay here. And that family took me in. Never did me wrong. Always fucking actually cared about me. And I've always cared about them. And there's never been a dishonest fucking shady fucking anything between me and them. But my brother fucking was in an accident fucking last weekend and ended up in intensive care unit. And I've got all my family fucking telling me how, and it's a long personal story about what happened to him, but telling me, my fucking own family, my parents and shit, you know, that he was a piece of shit and I didn't need to fucking like spend all my time or energy on him, caring about him, because that he was like just a fucking weight in my life. That dude fucking he's the only reason I'm still here, you know? But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, literally, I have, against my own fucking blood, defended somebody who's fucking, you know, always been there for me and helped me out so much. A lot of people fucking, like, turn their back or half-ass their fucking justification, like, well, you guys just don't understand. No. At that point, it's fuck you. You ain't got shit to do with nothing, and I give way less of a fuck about you and your well-being than his. You know? And like, because they're talking about a fucking man on his deathbed, a veteran of our military, like he isn't fucking worth concern, dude. That's what I mean, loyalty. I'm not gonna pussyfoot with somebody, even my own fucking parents, over, you know, somebody, you know, hurting themselves and, like, just leave them to rot, you know? That's fucking what I'm saying. Nowadays, nobody's like that loyal. I dropped what I was doing at work. I was
just about to ask you, is it about loyalty that you're really ranting about?
Yeah.
How it's just not around that much today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. That's my point. Like, not many people are literally gonna fucking dig themselves in a financial hole, stop what they're fucking doing, load up a fucking handful of whatever, and haul ass to somebody that's, you know, he's my friend. We're not related. There's no fucking marriage or genetic connection between our families anywhere. But he's my brother. And, you know, there's a lot of people that say, oh yeah, I got you 100. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking half-assed and never committed to anything 100. But, you know, like, I fucked myself over royally to be there for him and his fucking family and the people that fucking cared about me. And it wasn't even like, there's no moral or ethical fucking, like, guidance in your average motherfucker nowadays. Like, they're too self-centered, you know? And victims of themselves at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, you know, ridiculous. But, I mean, there's a lot of people that say they care about everybody in their life like this much. But my experience is 90% of them ain't not gonna fucking come flying when you need them. They're not. And that's wrong. Don't associate yourself like you're close to someone that you're not willing to, like, you know, actually be close to when they need it or, you know, when you need it. Fucking, I hate that. It's so common. I've seen, like, I got one friend, and I fucking tell everybody, like, none of you are fucking half as important as this one. Like, I'm not like, so, like, certain people, like, you guys are fucking, like, I've told you guys that you're, like, part of my family because my kids being over here, you know, and you guys take care of, like, what you guys have done for us. But I'll tell you, like, yeah, your average dude that associates with me, like, I'm not that concerned about your well-being. Like, call me for help, but, I'm pretty sure you never fucking call me unless you need help. So, I really don't give a fuck. Like, those kind of people.
We've been fucked over before many times, but we still offer help to people who need it still, even in our old age. But, you know, as we get older, you do learn who really needs help and who's looking for a handout.
Yeah,
you know
who's looking for a handout because they're too lazy to fucking do anything themselves, you know, for themselves. I swear, like, the whole, you know, I won't help someone who can't help themselves or won't help themselves, like, comment comes from, you know. That's true. Like, you cannot fucking depend on other people. Like, as an adult, you're not an adult if you're fucking dependent, and that comes with manipulation and fucking, like, that's the whole problem with that, you know? I've only got few people, like, and you guys are some of them, and, you know, I'm in a bad spot, and I need help with this or that, and you guys know I'm not fucking hustling you, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
But
I mean, and vice versa, you know? There's a lot of, like, half-hearted relationships in the world today, is what I'm ranting about.
do you find more are people more hustling out here than they are back in Oregon, or is
Yeah.
it really?
Oh, yeah. People are like, I met one person outside of, like, you guys, and I met, all together, 4 people worth the fuck on this side of the country. Honestly, 4 people. I've been here 2 years. 4 people worth the fuck. Literally every other person I've associated with has been fucking. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and not many people have met me twice. Like, my first judgment is, you're a fucking cunt. I don't fuck with cunts. You know? Fucking,
Really?
Yeah, like it's.
No, give me no, just me. We got plenty of time. Give me some examples. Don't name names, but like, give me examples of like character traits that you just noticed, like, or like surroundings that you've been to their houses and stuff like that. Or like, you know, there's obvious red flags, but like there might be some stuff that people don't know.
Because 90% of those people, like the whole subject and topic and like demeanor is like how much I've got, or like, you know, how broke I am, you know,
how much I've got or how broke I am.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like 90% of the times it's revolving around like materialism, you know. And I don't trust that. Like,
really?
You got so much. And fucking. Well, I don't see rubbing that into somebody's face as being a fucking quality character fucking indication, you know. And then on top of that, like, that's also I got so much. What are you trying to tell me? And then, fucking, you know, like the vacuum dudes at your fucking door and shit, and will shut the fuck up and leave. But then the fucking, like, everybody's pop. I've met one person here. Like, I mean, we're neighbors. Webb's a neighbor, so I mean that's how we met. Okay, but I'm talking like a random setting. Like, I was at the lake and I ran into one of my good buddies who lives actually just a couple blocks away, and didn't know this dude from shit. Don't even remember how we started talking to each other, but we ended up kind of chatting briefly while we were at the lake. I was there with my family. It's about fishing, something. Anyway, and I didn't come out telling him, oh, I'm fucking poor and fucking, you know, this or that. You know, we were sitting there chatting, and he said something, and I was like, well, I'm here fishing for food, dude, because I ain't got none, pretty much. This dude gave me fucking piles of deer meat. Fucking, we've gone fishing all the time. Fucking, you know, now he's fucking been a quality dude. I've always paid him back. I was I make good money. I make bad financial decisions sometimes. But I make good money, you know? So it's never long before, you know, I don't have to fucking kill wildlife to survive. But, you know, I was literally at that point, I was like a couple days from fucking getting paid again, and I was overdrawn and had not $1, you know? And a lot of it was because of our vehicles that we went through when we first got here. I spent way too much money fixing things that couldn't be fixed. Fucking, you know, but he ended up being a really cool fucking person. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, you guys, Webb, and that one dude I met, everybody else I met at the lake, been like, I mean, I just disliked her character from the start, pretty much. Like, everybody out here.
Was it meth heads or hop heads, really?
A lot of fucking meth heads. Dude.
Really?
For real. I thought meth was bad in Oregon.
No, it's back here.
Dude, it is fucking nasty out here.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I used to do meth. That's why I went to prison. You know? Okay, I did it for 4 months as a 19-year-old kid and got so fucked up I stole 30-something fucking cars and did 5 years in prison for it. because of 4 months on methamphetamine.
We did about 6 months for every 2 weeks, every other weekend.
The fuck? I don't know.
Oh, it was
I
05,
don't
06. Oh, back then, it was a long time ago. We had our time where we got into it, but all we did was watch movies and play rummy.
I used to fucking steal cars and run from the cops. And some other shit, but I probably won't talk about it on radio. I was never caught. But I got caught for a lot of other shit. And I went to prison for it, so I don't do meth no more because I had to sit in a box for 5 fucking years. And that is like the worst fucking way to punish a man. Like, you get told when to fucking eat, shit, breathe, sleep, fucking wipe your ass, take a fucking shower, fucking everything. It is wretchedly fucking just demoralizing. Like, this fucked up. But, anyway, yeah, dude, there's a lot of tweakers out here in Ohio. I know. My point is, I have experience. I don't fuck around with it anymore. I lost thought because of it. But I did it enough to know, like, you're not fucking pulling over on me, dude. I know you're high as shit. You know? like, but almost everybody seems, dude, there's bad genetics out here.
Oh, yeah.
There is. Like, it's a clusterfuck of a gene pool.
Yes, it is.
I swear to God, all the pretty people were on the Oregon train out west. Then we left all the fucking inbred retards out here.
There you go. What did I tell you? But inbreeders.
Your average, like, dude, your average walk through a store in Oregon, I'm talking small, podunk Oregon, and I will fucking stand by it, dude. Okay? I've been on both sides of the country. Your average stroll through a fucking shithole fucking grocery store in Oregon, you will see, I'm talking like real attractive, like you see on TV attractive, you know, not like fucking Victoria's Secret hot, but like a Target commercial hot, you know? Something like that. But anyway.
Yeah, out here, oh yeah.
Dude, but out here, me and my wife both, and we're really jealous people, and I'm surprised that we both, like, had the conversation when we first got here. But I thought she didn't jump my ass, because I told her I was all, have you noticed everybody's ugly? And I was
I had the same exact conversation with Stacy.
Dude, I was expecting my nut job of a wife to be like, why are you looking at other bitches, motherfucker? You know, not saying everybody, like, everybody's ugly out here. Like, I'm not really checking dudes out, you know, but that's how I was trying to, like, cover it up. That all the broads were ugly as shit out here.
Yeah.
And she didn't get that reaction. She's like, right? And I was like, why are you looking at dudes? Are you looking at other dudes? I really didn't say that. And she's like, what's up? So you were looking at girls. He said, I was just fucking with you, but for real, they're all ugly. Right? She's like, yeah.
I had the same conversation with Stacy right now. I said, man, you know, so you're always talking about me as cheating. I said, have you noticed the chicks around here? You just look at she had the same laugh she just did now. She was like, yeah, there. It's like it's what I call the Matryoshka doll syndrome, where it's like all ass all the time and like size A cup tits. Like something's wrong. And then you've got that inbreeding, like, crossover somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the hands and the arms, whether it's like body hair.
You sound like a Pacific Northwestern.
Really?
Just because you enunciate clearly. There's, like, that's the Northwest fucking accent is enunciation and, like, clerical fucking speech, you know? like
that's saying a lot because I'm from here and Texas.
Dude,
for 30
average,
years.
I hate the, like, there's a lot of people that just sound dumb. You know, because they don't enunciate. They're like, never know, I'm fucking there.
Okay, there, man.
Oh, you know what I mean, dog?
Take that turn over there.
Where were we when we heard that
inbred
shit?
hillbilly and an illiterate fucking wannabe street thug. Like, you guys both sound like fucking retards.
Where the hell were we when we heard that shit? We were in the back roads of Texas. And we heard some kind of random bucket commercial. We could not understand what the fuck he was saying. Right there.
You know how many people are probably sitting there like, fuck Rousie right now. I talk like this here, motherfucker. You still sound like an idiot, dude. See what kind of dickhead we are? kind of want to fucking feel it straight. No, I feel bad about it, but at the same time, it's really funny. I got crazy with some nurses at the hospital over Tommy too. Like I was not in the mood. Anyway.
Well, Tommy, we hope is many recoveries to him.
Yeah. He got hit in the head by a freight train, and he's alive. What the fuck? Like.
Yeah.
Well, how was he trying to cross the tracks? We got hit in the head. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Just gosh.
I'm upset. I messaged him the other day, and I told him he's now a prime candidate to become RoboCop. He couldn't stop laughing at that shit.
He's a Christian. He was as not a Christian as I am, and now all about Jesus, which is cool. I'm happy for him. I just hope he doesn't try to preach me.
I was thinking the same thing when I told that to Mom.
Well, he said some things I said. I'm not like trying to bash on you guys.
No, because we were like,
Listen, we're Christian, but we're not. You shouldn't be doing that. Matthew chapter 16, verse 3, Christian.
Yeah.
It's like, if you want to know it, we got it, but we're not going
We're not gonna sit there,
and preach down to you, we're not going to condemn you, and all that stuff. We're going to, just treat you the way we would want you to treat us, and that's how we've been taught.
The way I am, I'm not a Christian. I'm not really designated to any specific religion. I'm not an atheist, so agnostic is what they call it. But anyway, I don't really conversate my reasons for disliking Christianity with Christians because honestly, out of every religion I can think of, Christians are the coolest people. I'm very much not a Christian. I'm very strongly opinionated about why. But on average, you're a better person in society as a Christian. That's true. So it's the biggest religion in the world, but I'm not part of it. Anyway, yeah, my brother being on that trip now, he knows exactly why I am where I am away from that religion. Now we have both equally insulted privately. We don't want to hurt individuals' feelings.
Right.
But me and him have discussed in very disrespectful ways why we don't like the religion. In the religions, and now he is one of that. He is part of that. And it's dude, I heard what you said 3 weeks ago when we were drinking beer, and fucking Jesus is damn sure not going to save your soul after that comment.
Did he actually say that shit to you?
What? And he's Christian?
Huh?
No.
He's Christian?
No, Tommy.
No, he said He said shit that I just don't even see God forgive him. Just the disrespect and disgustingly rude things. I've done it too. That's why I'm not going to go back. I don't want to get denied. I don't want to convert to Christianity now and Jesus be like, dude, you fucked up. You're one of the rare cases. I don't fucking like you, David. I just lived right the last half of my life for nothing. I couldn't be getting high.
All right, we've got n3 Radio Undercover coming up next, and Bang Your Head at midnight Eastern, 9 Pacific. Babe, what's coming up tomorrow on Friday's edition?
What else tomorrow?
I said Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
It's no pay Friday. It's no pay.
Shit, dude, bro.
Well, I know we got some filler fodder at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific. I know that. And I know we've got Bang Your Head at midnight Eastern.
They can go to the website.
You can go to the website, n3radio.com. Yeah, we're done.
I just ate an entire tub of ice cream during this.
I know we saw it. Was it good?
Because the fool didn't share it either.
The fool didn't
I was
share.
about to put my cigarette out in his eye, seriously.
Dude, I'm sorry. But Ashley did say specifically she bought this for me. I know she was talking about my daughters, but I kind of carried that statement onto your house. It was peanut butter.
Do you have the generic ending on here at all? You don't?
Yeah, it's that bottom one.
Where it says recording session.
That one, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right, bye.
All right, bye, guys. We'll be back next week with more strange stories, weird news, and another Rousie's rant. You guys take care. Be good.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, do you want to play that one song? You got one song left? No? Okay, good.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. Hey, dude, don't go away, man. Come on, this affects all of us, man. They're basic freedoms.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.
Turn it off.
We're leaving. That's pretty bad out there.
Oh, no, you can't stay.
Thanks for coming by, though.
You can't stay.
Turn it off.
And like that, he's gone.
N3 Radio is a non-profit teaching platform for non-professionals. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, professional use tips the balance in favor of fair use.